everybody. Lance Russell, Dave Brown, Corey Macklin, ready to bring you what we think is going to be a most exciting show today, Dave.
Oh, no doubt about it. Big six-man tag match featuring Flex Kavana. Bart Sawyer is going to be along, too. Also, Dangerous Doug Gilbert will be here. Got a highlight. Oh, there was a big match this past week in which one of the top USWA superstars had to leave the area. We'll have some highlights of that. Tag Team Champions will be here, too.
Hey, and I'll tell you, for our second big main event, and we've got a bunch of it coming up today, this is so big, we've invited the big man, Randy Hales, to come in here and talk to us about it, tell us a little bit of the background. Hi, Randy. How you doing? What a great show we've got today, my friend.
Looking forward to it, Lance. You know, one of the great things about my job is that I get to go all around the USWA wrestling area and get to visit with the fans. And I constantly have the fans coming up to me and making requests. And I learned from Eddie Marlin a long time ago, if you don't listen to the fans, you're in a lot of trouble.
Good idea.
And one of the things that you people have asked is more title matches on TV, Lance. And I love to put title matches on USWA Television Wrestling. We got a big one today for the Unified World Heavyweight Champion. The champion, Double J, Jeff Jarrett, will defend the title against USWA Heavyweight Champion, Too Sexy, Brian Christopher.
My man!
Right there today.
Boy, I love it. Double J, Unified Champ, Brian Christopher, USWA Heavyweight Champ. They'll be meeting right here for the Unified title, right?
One other quick comment. One of the complaints that the fans have said to me is the interference with Tony Falk and Frank Morrell on Jeff Jarrett's world title matches. We won't have that problem today because I have banned them from ringside in this championship match today. They won't be here.
I like it.
Randy Hales, have you lost your mind?
Wait a minute, Tony. Tony, you get all excited. You don't know what you... Randy Hales, you know what you come out here and said? My boss man said we could be out here on this interview, and we're going to be out here. You know who my boss man is? My boss man's Double J, so get that in your skull.
Well, let me get this in your skull. You think Jeff Jarrett's your boss. You think that's who you work for. Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you this right now, Frank Morrell. I have the power of this TV station. Well, you can be suspended right now and escorted out of here.
Did you hear that?
That's exactly...
No way.
Double J, go ask Jeff. I can see.
Here's the champion.
Randy Hales, have you lost your mind? Hey, I said hush up now, calm down. Randy Hales, you're not going to bar this man from ringside, and you're not going to bar this man.
That's right.
I said hold on. I'm talking. Randy Hales, Lance, hold on. Lance, you know as well as I do that me and Randy Hales go back about 10 years. Yep. I was setting up rings, and he was being a goofy announcer like you about 10 years ago. Yep. But it seems so, what do you call you, the big man? Has power gone to your head? You think you're the big shot? You think you run this show?
Whoa, wait a minute. Who's calling the kettle black right now?
Wait, no. Let me tell you something. A world champion deserves more recognition, more privileges than just your ordinary wrestler, and that's what I am. I'm a world champion. So, Randy, I can assure you one thing. Tony Falk's not going to interfere in the match. Frank Morrell's not going to interfere in it. Listen, these guys have a purpose. They serve Double J's entourage with great dignity. Tony's the driver and gets things done when needed. Frank, he's been a wrestler 30 years. He's my harshest critic. I need advice sometimes at ringside. I give you my word, and let's shake on it. They will not interfere in the match, but they will be at ringside. Right. Let's shake on it.
Jeff, you have to be out of your mind if you think I'm going to do that. Hey, you've got your way your whole life. Your family done it. You're not going to get it here. They're going to be banned from ringside. You take a break now. You're not going to get your way this time.
Hey, you heard what he said, and we're taking a break right now. No, you heard what he said right now.
All right, well, I got a surprise for you.
Summertime means memorable moments in Memphis as the PGA Tour arrives for the FedEx St. Jude Classic. Last year, Jim Gallagher Jr. won for his young neighbor, Lindsey Gilmer, a patient at St. Jude Hospital. Now you can help children like Lindsey and enjoy the best in golf June 17th through the 23rd. Get your tickets now at any area Kroger, Blockbuster Video, or many local golf stores. great golf, and a helping hand for children. The FedEx St. Jude Classic.
Welcome to C&W Auto Sales and Salvage. We specialize in the lowest price and the best service on all glass and column repair. Motors, rotors, starters, radiators, front caps, all at the best price.
I'm Easy Money.
I'm Jammin' Joel.
Without a question.
We're your parts connection.
Let us hook you up.
Hi, I'm Wanda Cat, owner of C&W Auto Sales and Salvage, and I'll pay you cash for your old junk car.
We crush the competition! Go!
Fred, how many people live on this planet?
I don't know. Why?
Because I think half of them are across the street at the Ford dealer.
That's because your local Ford dealer is having their Great American Ford Sales Event. And that's where you'll find over $2,200 in savings on the #1 selling 96 Ford F-150. And check out the all-new 97 F-150.
Wow.
And deals like 4-8 financing or $600 cash back on Ford Ranger has the competition pretty worried. It's the Great American Ford Sales Event at your local Ford dealer.
Don't gamble with your car insurance. Make the sure bet on a winning hand from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. They're dealing straight with savings up to 50% on your car insurance. For low monthly payments on your car insurance, call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5551. They'll work with you.
Hey, we are ready for six-man tag team action. Our opening bout today on USWA Championship Wrestling. Introducing first from Millington, Tennessee, here is Charlie Laird. Charlie Laird. His partner from Memphis, Tennessee, Keith Roberson. And from Australia, Ashley Hudson. On the other side of the ring, wrestling from Portland, Oregon, Bart Sawyer. Bart Sawyer. His partner from the islands of Hawaii, Flex Kavana. And from Lexington, Tennessee, Dangerous Doug Gilbert. Downtown Bruno is our referee. We've got six-man tag team action. Over now to Lance Russell, Dave Brown. Okay, we're ready to go with it, Corey, as the referee, Downtown Bruno, sending him out. Get it down to one-on-one. And Flex Kavana will be starting on one side, Charlie Laird on the other. Dave, been a while since Doug Gilbert has been here with us.
Yeah, Doug's been on a tour, but he's back now, and boy, he's got some good partners today. Flex Kavana, a relative newcomer to the USWA, and he has looked good since he's been here. Bart Sawyer returning. Bart was here some time ago with a partner and back from the Pacific Northwest. And that side of the ring especially is loaded with talent today.
I was thinking as I looked over the talent in there that potentially you're looking at a very good tag team with Gilbert, Kavana, and Sawyer. They have not worked together, so we're not really certain exactly how good they're going to be, but they've certainly got the raw native talent. On the other side of the ring, Big Keith Roberson, he is a robust kind of a wrestler, if you know what I mean. Whoa, what a drop kick as Sawyer got way up and nailed Charlie Laird. Whip into the rope, takes him right over with a 360 slam down in the middle of the ring. Along with Keith Roberson, Charlie Laird, who's a youngster who is really coming on, and a newcomer from Australia. They have done so well in professional golf. By golly, Bill Dundee has now got him a Charlie Laird opponent. Bart Sawyer dumped out on the rope as Ashley Hudson pulled the rope down. Bam! And with that boomerang, they nailed Sawyer as the referee tied up trying to get Gilbert and Kavana out of the ring.
Bart Sawyer really being hammered down here at ringside. Charlie Laird waiting in the ring as Sawyer is rolled back in there. He fires him across the way. Comes after him with sort of a modified clothesline. He didn't hit him in the normal way you would expect with a clothesline, but he got him across the chest, knocked him off his feet, and they've got him tied up in the corner again, 3 against 1. Keith Roberson, big, tough guy. He's a veteran. He grabs Sawyer, whips him into the ropes. Knocked him down as he came off of there.
That wasn't as conventional either. He caught him with shoulder and arm and everything else. And he is large.
He's powerful. He dropped him down and then drops on him with the upper arm. Bart Sawyer in some trouble. Up in the air. Body slam by Big Keith Roberson. Roberson makes the tag, and Ashley Hudson, the Australian, the newest Australian wrestler in the USWA. He snaps him up straight in the air, suplexes him.
Ashley Hudson with a cover as the referee was down to see count of one, and that's all he got. And Sawyer, a very scrappy guy. Boy, let me tell you, he'll battle you to that last breath. As he now turns it on, Ashley Hudson hammers his head down into the mat, goes to the corner and makes a tag on Dangerous Doug Gilbert. Another of the vets that are in there with Roberson at the moment.
Great move by Sawyer. He was just looking for a tag. He didn't care which of his partners he tagged as long as he could get out of there. He got Doug Gilbert. Gilbert, fired into the turnbuckles, but hangs in there. Roberson comes after him, and Doug Gilbert outsmarted him. Now look out, you got them all in the ring. 6 of them going. Whoops. There goes Keith Roberson out on the floor. Here comes Doug Gilbert after him. There's Ashley Hudson out on the floor. In the ring, Flex Kavana. Whoa, springs over the rope. Nails Ashley Hudson down on the floor. Bart Sawyer, meanwhile, working on Charlie Laird.
Roberson from behind hammers Flex Kavana down on the mat. Doug Gilbert, 1, 2, 3, we have a winner. Yowza. As Doug Gilbert gets the pin on Charlie Laird, that doesn't stop the action by any means. Bart Sawyer going after Keith Roberson as Flex Kavana, who was nailed from behind by Keith Roberson, he's standing by and ready to go at it. The winners come out to be Doug Gilbert, Bart Sawyer, Flex Kavana, in a good 6-man opener, David.
Oh, yes, indeed. And, you know, we've heard from all of Jeff Jarrett's entourage except
we saw
one.
A few out here.
Except one, but we've got a videotape from him. Ronnie P. Gossett.
I'm thrilled.
Hello, everybody. Once again, it's Ronnie P. Gossett. What happens when a person is greater than great? I'll tell you exactly what happens. Everybody becomes jealous. They want to shoot him down, and that is exactly what is happening to Double J. Everybody is after Double J, and believe me, that is a big, big mistake that they are making. Frank Morrell's health is doing much better. Tony Falk is not screwing up as much. Patricia is staying out of everyone's way. Ronnie P. is busy as he can be, and Jeff Jarrett is undefeated in his title defense while his music career continues to skyrocket to the top. But there are 2 people that are messing with Double J. Jesse James Armstrong, you are a loser. You have proved that on several occasions, and I don't want to waste my time talking about you. But I will say this. Don't mess with Double J, or you will answer to Ronnie P. Gossett and the organization, and I can't be responsible for what happens to you. Now, before I get to the airport, I want to address another situation. My good loyal friend Frank Morrell called me last week to inform me that after TV, Double J had been fined $1,500. What a joke. That is a bigger joke than you are, Randy Hales. He would never do anything to sustain such a fine. Jeff Jarrett is a great champion, and everyone is jealous. And I can tell you this right now, Randy Hales, this has conspiracy written all over it. If you do not leave Double J alone, you will answer to Ronnie P. Gossett and the organization, and I cannot be responsible for what happens to you. Once again, I am warning you, do not mess with Double J Jeff Jarrett, or it will be curtains for you. I will say goodbye for now until next week when I will have more information on your World Heavyweight Champion Double J. Once again, this is Ronnie P. Gossett saying so long.
Highlights of the Loser Leave Town match and the Unified World Title match still to come on USWA Championship Wrestling.
Why am I losing my hair? Have you been asking yourself that lately? Seems like you need some answers. The good news is, we've done your homework for you.
When you call now, you'll get our brand new booklet, The Consumer's Guide to Reversing Hair Loss, absolutely free. You'll learn why you're losing your hair, how close science is to curing baldness through genetic engineering, surgical and non-surgical alternatives, and much more.
Up-to-the-minute hair loss information that will help you make the right decision about your thinning hair. Plus, just look at the difference it made for some of the men who already called Hair Club for information.
Don't miss this opportunity to get your free copy of the new Consumer's Guide to Reversing Hair Loss. Get the most honest, objective information about hair loss alternatives. Information that can help you make the right choice.
And don't forget, I'm not only the Hair Club president, but I'm also a client.
Celebrating rides and fun at Liberty Land. If you've been working up an appetite for fun this year, it's our celebration of 20 years. A good time getaway for everyone. Grab up all the family and have some fun. If you're a #1 fun spot fan, have some high-flying fun at Liberty Land.
The kamikaze flips you over, makes you holler, ooh.
Celebrating rides and fun at Liberty Land.
Open every weekend. Levy Auto Parts wants you to know before you go. Levy is your place to shop for quality used auto parts. Compare our prices to the competition. Right now, Levy is offering a special on select auto parts, such as rotors, distributors, wiper motors, water pumps, oil pans, and various other accessories. With a parts exchange, you pay only $10 plus tax. Levy Auto Parts, 1336 North 2nd, or call 526-0645. Know before you go.
Okay, my boy, we're talking about we got action coming around the territory. And as usual, Corey Macklin's the man to know.
Hey, we got a bunch of it. It begins tonight. Oh, is that soon enough? Lake City, Arkansas. Over at the high school there in Lake City. Look at the lineup tonight. You got the King, Jerry Lawler, Bill Superstar Dundee, Miss Texas, Samantha, the Colorado Kid, and that 7-foot giant warrior. All tonight over in Lake City, Arkansas. Lake City High School tonight. USWA Championship Wrestling, 7:30 is bell time over there tonight. Hey, Monday night, we're going to be back.
Oh, this is just like a brand new celebration for a birthday or something like that. It seems like we've been out forever down at the Coliseum. And Monday night, Mid-South Coliseum, 7:30, the bell time. It's a schools out spectacular, 16 and under, just $3. Special Fans Choice Unified Title Match, USWA Title Match, and we're going to give them all the details a little bit later in the show, but really looking forward to a great one coming up Monday night at the Coliseum.
What a deal there, boy, with the students there, 16 and under, only $3 general admission.
I love it. Goes to my pocketbook, and I like that.
Looking forward to that Monday night at the Coliseum, and, well, before we can finish on our own tour, you just never know when these guys are going to drop in.
Well, that's right, and you never know where we're going to go, but we're going to tell you. Tonight, the King and the Superstar is going to be up there in Lake City, Arkansas, come hell or high water, and it don't matter. We're going to be there, brother, and we're going to put our little belts on the line if anybody up there wants to challenge us, and that's all I got to say.
Bill, I'm surprised. Well, I guess we'll talk a little bit later about our big victory. You notice we still got the belts, and for some reason or other, we're still here, and the Cyberpunks, I think there's only one of them punking around here, don't you think, Bill, huh? Yes, sir. Let me tell you something. We're on a roll. We're beating everything in sight. Like you said, we're going to be in Lake City, Arkansas tonight, and we're going to do a number on somebody over there. Then tomorrow, let me just tell you this. You know, I talk a lot about my softball team, Lawler's Army. I'm going to tell you something. This is, without a doubt, this year, the meanest, the toughest, the best team that I have ever had in my entire career. We are undefeated. We have been beaten. We went up to, oh my gosh, I think Brownsville, Tennessee. We embarrassed some people up there. I mean, it was just awful. We beat them like 33-3, Bill, 27-0, and we almost even had a bench-clearing brawl, thanks to Brian Christopher. But anyway, tomorrow, my team's going to be up in Union City, 1:30 in the afternoon at Graham Park, and we're going to be playing the Walmart All-Stars. You ever heard of any All-Stars from Walmart? Let me tell you something. Everybody in Union City, that's going to be something to see. Tomorrow afternoon, 1:30 at Graham Park. It's going to be great. We're going to kick some butt up there, and then Lake City, Arkansas tonight. Well, the King and the Superstar.
If I practice softball, can I join your army?
No. The King and the Superstar, the USWA Tag Team Champions, Tonight in Lake City, Arkansas at the high school for action. Hey, West Memphis, Arkansas coming up also for USWA action at the Boys Club there in West Memphis, Lance. Big night of action there, 7:30 bell time. Jerry Lawler, Colorado Kid, signed for the action there in West Memphis.
Looking down the road, Wednesday, June the 19th, Tunica, Mississippi at the Sheridan Casino. Opportunity for you to see an all-star card. You're going to have all of the great names. The champion, Jeff Jarrett, Brian Christopher will be there. It'll be the King and many others coming to the Sheridan on June the 19th.
Saltillo, Mississippi is the following night, the 20th of June, Recreation Center, 7:30 bell time. Dangerous Doug Gilbert, Too Sexy Brian Christopher, the Cyberpunk Fire, Superstar Bill Dundee, Double J Jeff Jarrett. Big lineup in Saltillo on the 20th. Friday, June 21st, over in Corinth, Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
Buddy.
Corinth, a great wrestling town. National Guard Armory is in place. 8 o'clock, top of the USWA talent will be right there. That's Corinth, Mississippi, and it'll be coming up on the 21st of June.
Indeed. Also, we're going to be back at Lady Luck Casino Pavilion down there Wednesday, June 26th, there at the Lady Luck Casino Pavilion. Great night we had down there this past week at the Lady Luck Casino.
Okay, well, right now, what I'm trying to wonder is, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure that we'd had the opportunity to hear from it. Dangerous Doug Gilbert, we mentioned a moment ago. He's been out on tour and around. Doug is back. Let's hear what he has to say.
You know what, ever since last week when I got back from Japan, people's been coming to me saying, Doug, where have you been? Where have you been? Well, like I just said, I went to Japan on a 2-week tour, and it was very strenuous and very long. But Doug Gilbert can say something. I've got my mind set now. I had a lot of wins and no defeats while I was in Japan. I have got my mind on one thing, and what that is the World Heavyweight title. And you don't get World Heavyweight title shots by losing. So, King Mabel, what that means is Doug Gilbert has got to go through your 7-foot, 600-pound body to get to the world title. Well, Jeff Jarrett, you just remember one thing. This is going to be the Gilbert Sizzling Summer Tour, starting right now, right here today, and from now on. So what I'm saying is you shine up that USWA heavyweight belt, because Doug Gilbert is coming to get it.
Highlights of the Lawler Dundee Cyberpunk's Loser Leave Town match coming up in just a moment.
At the Happy Hawker, you'll find all kinds of merchandise at incredible savings. If you like to pay reasonable prices when you buy musical instruments, cameras, TVs, and VCRs, tools, even jewelry, china, and antiques, or you're the kind of person who really searches for just the right gift at just the right price, then you may make a great pawn shopper. If you need cash fast, we have the lowest rates on loans. Ask about Happy Hawker's VIP program and visit either location, 975 East Parkway South or 196 South Cooper.
It's home cover-up time at Curlo Construction, and it's your chance to uncover big savings on the improvements your home needs. Right now, save up to $300 on Curlo's best 20-year asphalt fiberglass shingle roof. Save up to $800 on low-maintenance weather-beating siding. Call this number right now for a free, no-obligation home improvement estimate. And with 100% bank rate financing and no money down, Curlo has you covered. Take advantage of home cover-up specials from Curlo Construction, Memphis' #1 home improvement company.
I'm going to Wendy's for a sandwich on a toasted bun. Wendy's spicy chicken. I gotta get one, gotta get one, gotta get one. I gotta get one, gotta get one, gotta get one.
When you get that craving, Wendy's would like you to know that our spicy chicken sandwich, seasoned with Dave's own blend of pepper and spices, is available every day.
Thank you for my chicken.
That's one happy dude.
So pick up a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich today. And now, Biggie size any Wendy's combo with great Biggie fries and a Biggie drink for just 39 cents extra.
Hi, folks. Bob Burkheimer for Sunrise Pontiac GMC Truck. It's Sunrise's 7th anniversary, and we're celebrating with the biggest sales event in our history. Over 700 new Pontiacs and GMC trucks to choose from, with savings up to $6,000 and $7,000. Over $2 million in used cars, with a lot specializing in cars and trucks under $29.95. Immediate financing and on-the-spot delivery with approved credit. Free hot dogs, Cokes, and balloons for the kids. Want to save some money? Get into the anniversary sale. Going on now at Sunrise, Tennessee's #1 volume Pontiac and GMC dealer for 7 years running. Covington Pike, Memphis.
We're building a lot of great things here in Memphis, like the reputation for service and value from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. You can save up to 50% on your car insurance. At Bill Blake, you get instant SR22 filing with low monthly payments. Solve your car insurance problems and save money. Call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5551. They'll work with you.
Levy Auto Parts wants you to know before you go. Levy is your place to shop for quality used auto parts. Compare our prices to the competition. Right now, Levy is offering a special on select auto parts, such as rotors, distributors, wiper motors, water pumps, oil pans, and various other accessories. With a parts exchange, you pay only $10 plus tax. Levy Auto Parts, 1336 North 2nd, or call 526-0645. Know before you go.
Sports coverage you can count on today on Action News 5.
Kind of to add a little emphasis about how serious a loser-leave-town match is, we got a little tape, Dave, we want everybody to share with us.
Yes, we do. This is when one of the top USWA superstars was involved, and we knew going in that that was going to be the case, that one of them was going to leave. You had four of the top guys in the match, and the highlights here, I think, will show you pretty much what went on.
Took place down at Lady Luck, West Helen over on the Mississippi side, and the Cyberpunks against Lawler and Dundee. And I think all of you know there was a lot of personal animosity going on between these, in particular between Bill Dundee and Cyberpunk Fire. But it kind of spread out. Jerry Lawler let his feelings be known right here on television about what his feelings about it were. And he came in there primed and ready to go. So the Cyberpunks, and there, Fire with Dundee down, and he's got him counted 1, 2, 3, but the referee is down and over to the side. Cyberpunk Ice hooks up a leg and takes Lawler down, and now where is the referee? Look how long he was caught, Dave.
He's got him for a 50 count at least, maybe more than that. They actually have both of them pinned. Ice has Lawler pinned and Fire has Dundee pinned, but there's no referee. There's the referee. You can just see him now being helped back up on to the ring apron and into the ring by Ice. And Lawler rolls him down, and look at this.
Referee right over, and Lawler gets a 1, 2, 3, and Cyberpunk Ice is history in the loser leave town. Without a question of a doubt, it was one of those matches that could have gone either way, but there it's always...
Bill Dundee claiming, he said we're telling lies that he didn't have him down for a 50 count.
Well, we have said always before that you never know when push comes to shove, because a lot of the smart ones take the opportunity to rest if the referee is not in there counting, and then when they'll get to the 2, they'll kick out of it, and they've gotten that a little extra rest. So in all fairness, we've got to say, but I got to tell you, he looked like he was in major trouble. Let's go up to Corey Macklin.
We've got tag team action coming up, but before...
Cyberpunk Fire out here.
You just saw the tape. All these people just saw the tape, and everybody at home saw the tape, Dundee. I had you beat for about 1 whole minute. Yeah, that's right. You could sit there and laugh, and you could sit here because I'm out here by myself, ain't I? Yes, I'm a man alone. But let's just see what kind of man you are, Dundee. I ain't got nothing to lose. So I want to challenge you right here today on television, a loser leave town match. If you want me gone, you beat me right here in this ring and show everybody that you're the man that you say you are.
We've got a tag schedule.
Yeah, we got a tag match scheduled.
I don't want a tag match. I want a loser leave town match right here today. I ain't got nothing to lose.
I'm out of here, brother. I don't want to punch your lights out. I ain't going to do nothing. You got nothing I want, so just get on that banana boat and go wherever it is you're going. We got your belt. Your partner's going, so I ain't doing nothing with you.
Well,
Dundee, why don't you show everybody that you're the superstar that you say you are? If you can beat me right here in this ring right now, today.
Yeah, Randy Hale's out here.
Wrestling this idiot. Me and the King's going to tag match, and we're going to have a tag match.
Hold on.
Go away.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. We had a loser of the fall leaves the USWA match already, right? You saw, you know the results. Your partner, you know, it's silly to go on with this cyberpunk stuff. Hey, Jamie Dundee got beat. I beat him, and he's gone from the USWA. So now, he wasn't even the legal man in the ring.
What are you talking about? He was too.
You weren't. You weren't the legal man then. Now, let me just say this.
We won anyway. That's all there is to it.
We won. It's over with. But you know what, Bill? You stood out here last week and you said, this is the guy you want to get rid of.
Yep.
This is the guy that was the target. This is the man that we were after, but somehow he's still here. True, he's got no partner. But you know what, Bill? This is an opportunity for you, right here, like you said, to go in there and show the world that he is a punk. Not a cyberpunk, just a punk. Just like your partner was. You know, Bill, I'll be right here in your corner, because we are the tag team champions.
You gonna stay right here?
I'll be right there.
And this is the loser
leaves. And then the loser leaves the USWA. Is that what you want? Tell us right now. That's what you want?
Be careful.
Let me handle my own problems here. That's exactly what I want. The loser of this match is out of the USWA for good. Let's do it.
You know what's happened? I guess Jamie Dundee's found someplace good to wrestle, and he's called old Wolfie, and he says, Wolfie, you know we're nothing unless we're partners, so come on down here where I am. So now Wolfie, I guess he's getting ready to buy himself a bus ticket too.
So tell him it's signed. Loser leaves town right now. King in the corner and Pembroke.
He says he agrees.
And you ought to fire him. It's Wolfie.
He just agreed to it.
It is a loser leave town.
Loser leave town. Loser leave town.
Okay, so it is official. Here we go. Well, back to you guys. Loser leaves town. It's Dundee and Cyberpunk Fire. Well, we had a tag team title with Lawler and Dundee, and Dave, all of a sudden, we have it turned into something. We were talking about how serious. 1, 2, and Dundee, right at that 2 count, kicks his way out of it. We were talking about how serious a loser leave town. We've got another one with 2 big stars involved in it.
That's right. Either Dundee or Cyberpunk Fire's out of here after this match. Loser leaves the USWA already. Cyberpunk Ice is gone.
I thought it was interesting that Fire Dave said, I got nothing to lose. His partner's gone, so he said, hey, bring it on. Let's get this thing settled right here on television. He drops with a knee. He got only a 1 count as Dundee, whose head is a little foggy right at the moment. Cyberpunk Fire is opened up very quick. Reverse neck breaker.
My goodness, a punishing move. Count of 2. Did he go? No, just a 2 count. Well, it was very close. Lawler in the corner over there, and Samantha in the corner. That doesn't bode well for Cyberpunk Fire. I think that's perhaps what some folks were trying to warn him about as he was insisting on that match. Not the best of situations for it. Dundee into the turnbuckle. Cyberpunk Fire after him. Oh, Lawler pulls his feet out from under him. Dundee jumps on him with a chokehold.
He did it. He reached out, grabbed the foot, popped him right down on the canvas now. That's the way it happened. And we were sitting right here watching it as Dundee turns it all around. He just needed the break. He fires Fire out through the rope. And Lawler grabs him, hammers him into a ring post. And this is something that when Fire agreed to this thing, and the King said he was going to be in the corner, Samantha was going to be in the corner, not good odds for Fire.
No, not at all, but it's just one of those things that sometimes in the heat of all the discussion, sometimes a wrestler will agree to a stipulation, and in this case demand a stipulation that when cooler heads might have prevailed, it wouldn't have come out that way. But Cyberpunk Fire definitely has himself in some serious trouble here.
Lawler and Dundee go back a long way, and when push comes to shove, with Dundee involved in a loser leave town situation, which this match is, in case you just joined us, Lawler figured he'd throw in his 2 cents worth. We certainly don't condone that kind of... Oh, boy, I saw it coming on the way down, Dave.
It was very close. Very, very close. Bill Dundee Now picks up Cyberpunk Fire. Wraps his left arm around the middle rope, puts a twist on it. They got Samantha's nearby, and she grabs, holds him back on the rope. Dundee comes roaring across the ring.
This is it, Kingfish. It's all she wrote.
Dundee says, all right, that's all she wrote. He's talking to Lawler. Count of 1, 2, only a 2 count. Cyberpunk Fire able to get out of it at the count of 2. He's standing on his throat. Bill Dundee's boot is right across his throat as he chokes him again.
I don't know.
Dundee stomped right in the same spot again, and referee downtown Bruno comes after it's over with and says, hey, don't do that anymore. It's fine. That helped him out a lot then, didn't it?
This is one of those things. Bill Dundee has wanted this for 6 weeks. He has been trying to get this sort of situation where the odds are in his favor against Cyberpunk Fire.
Whip Bill caught with that spinning leg kick as the referee is over trying to get Samantha out. Lawler is up by the ring again as Dundee, and he holds a stool, and Fire runs ahead of Dundee into that metal stool. Count of 1, 2, and the third count came down, did he?
Yeah, he's out of here. He loses.
3, that's what we saw from here.
Lawler was trying to get in to stop it. He saw what was happening too, but the referee, the count of 3 fell, and Bill Dundee has lost. Bill Dundee has to leave the U.S. That was a count of 3. The referee is saying 3. He counted right along with it.
1, 2, 3. And Bill Dundee, on this day, never thought it was going to be anything but a tag match, and he is out of here. He loses. The loser leave town. The referee says it's a bet. 1, 2, 3. It's what it was. We're going to take a break. Bill, I'm sorry. That's the way he did it. He said 1, 2, 3.
We're Just for Feet, the world's largest athletic shoe store, where you'll find the largest selection of Rockports in the state. The latest, hottest style. From dress to casual, from in-town working to world tour walking, Rockport has the newest styles for you. Just for Feet also has some of your classic Rockport favorites. 20% off some great Rockport style for men and women for dress and casual at 20% off. This week at Just for Feet, where your 13th pair is free.
My idea of a classic summer is driving with the top down and grilling out every chance you get. Shoney's makes it easy to do both with their grilled summer classics. Drive on over now for grilled steak, chicken, and seafood, served with Shoney's all-you-care-to-eat soup, salad, and fruit bar at a classic Shoney's price. Another great thing about Shoney's grilled summer classics, that you won't have to clean the grill.
How many times have you washed your hands today? How about before eating, after visiting the restroom, before preparing food, or after changing a baby's diaper? To prevent diseases like hepatitis A, you've got to wash your hands. In fact, 241 Memphians were hospitalized last year with hepatitis A because someone did not wash his or her hands. Wash at least 20 seconds with soap and warm water. Help spread the word. Wash away disease. It's in your hands.
This message brought to you by Lever 2000 and your friends at Kroger.
Mid-South Furniture Outlet right here in Olive Branch is having a total liquidation sale to make room for a new business. Save drastically on everything in the store. Save hundreds of dollars on leather sofas. Leather sofas regular $6.99, now only $4.99. Beautiful leather wingbacks regular $6.79, now only $2.49. Curios, recliners, pictures, closeouts, everything's got to go.
I'm Jim Manning. Come to see me for several $100s in savings. Our loss is your gain, cash or term.
Boy, it happens that way in the USWA. First, it's Cyberpunk Ice, Jamie Dundee gone. They make up the match right here today on a loser leave town, and Bill Dundee, we saw it. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry what Lawler says or anybody else. That's what we saw.
And we have a world title match coming up next, Lance. A lot of action today for the people here at USWA Wrestling. Real quick, Lance, I talked earlier about talking to the fans, and one of the things they enjoyed, of course, we've done in the past, the Monday Night Memories, and, of course, our anniversary show where we took a look back at some of the great clips of the history of championship wrestling and the blast from the past. The people really like that sort of video, and I got an interesting letter for a request for a video, and also a fan wrote me a great letter and also an idea for a match, and I went over it with you a little later, and it's tremendous. But first of all, we want to take a look at the tape of one of the classic moments of USWA history, a blast from the past right now, and you were involved in that.
Yeah, it gives me a little chill every time I see it. This one is the famous Tupelo concession stand brawl. Pounded each other. Lawler. Ooh, fired a gallon jug. They're banging away. Watch out, Mike. Dundee with Latham and Lawler with Ferris. Oh, there's mustard all over us. I hope it didn't get in the camera. The referee trying to get him stopped. Dundee right on top of Latham, right below us. We're on the stairs leading down to the concession stand. What a brawl! I've never seen anything like it. Now, they're trying to get somebody in to help stop this thing. This is just totally out of hand. Latham and Ferris, Lawler and Dundee in the concession stand at the Tupelo Sports Arena, brawling all over the concession stand. A gallon bottle had been thrown, glass on the floor. Lawler slams Ferris with a stool, and again, rattles a pan around. Dundee on the far side being stomped on the concrete. Latham. Promoter Jarrett, although he is not a promoter here, trying to get him to stop. He's got Dundee separated. Lawler, Latham having been racked up by that mop handle, Dundee going after him. It's just a street brawl.
Boy, I'll tell you what, nobody has ever forgotten that one. One of the most memorable moments and absolutely brutal, Lance. The idea that the fan from West Memphis wrote in, talked about, requested that tape, and they said, we have a great idea, and I loved it. They called it a concession stand rumble street fight. We'll have 16 wrestlers in that thing, Lance, and what we'll do, we'll basically build a concession stand coming up Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. Around the ring, we'll have tables, and we'll have popcorn, and we'll have mustard, and we'll have all the stuff you saw in that concession stand, and we'll have them battle it out with all that stuff. And it'll be a situation where that's one of the most, people around here like good old brawls, and that
you got that right.
I'm really excited about it. Why don't you tell them the card Monday night? School's out. The kids will be able to come back to the
$3. I love that. Yeah. Bless your heart.
Came from Eddie Marlin, as a matter of fact, believe it or not. Big card coming up Monday night. But I want to tell you, I'm excited about that deal. I think it'll be great. The big concession stand rumble, Lance, Monday night.
We got a lot more than that. Thanks, Randy. And I love the idea, and I think that we're going to have a sensational time when that one comes off Monday night down at the Coliseum. But by a long shot, that's not all that's going to be happening down there Monday night. First thing, right off the bat, 16 and under, they're going to get in for $3, David.
That's right. General admission tickets for all the students. It's a celebration for school being out and wrestling being back at the Mid-South Coliseum. 8 big matches in all, not just that one that Randy was talking about, which does sound most entertaining, let me tell you. Bart Sawyer will be going in against Sir Mo. A couple of veterans here. That ought to be a fantastic, and that's just the opening match of the night.
And then we've got two newcomers to the USWA that we are really thrilled to see him in there against. Flex Kavana will be facing Ashley Hudson. What a dandy.
This Texas and Samantha, they don't like each other. They've gone against each other. They're going to do it again Monday night, Mid-South Coliseum.
Unified title, a contender match when King Mabel comes in to face Dangerous Doug Gilbert.
USWA heavyweight title will be on the line. The Punisher. We had him here last week. He's big, he's tough, he's mean. He and Brian Christopher kind of got into it. Well, they're going to get into it with a title on the line Monday night.
Well, we had a grudge match with Bill Dundee and Cyberpunk Fire scheduled in there, but that
won't happen.
Dundee lost
He's
it.
Gone.
In case you just joined us today, he just had it and lost that match, and so that will not, but there's still plenty to go.
The Unified World title will be on the line, and that is assuming that Jeff Jarrett has the Unified World title come Monday night, depending on the outcome of a match later on here today. But if he does, we already got one match changed Monday night, but right now scheduled, Jeff Jarrett against Jesse James Armstrong, and there are some special stipulations on that match. Armstrong mighty unhappy with the treatment he's received out here, and I don't blame him. If he wins, Morrell and Falk both get 10 lashes from him. However, if Jarrett wins, Armstrong has to leave the USWA. The bus is going to be full if people keep leaving around here.
I got to tell you that, and it could happen Monday night in that unified heavyweight title match. And then the one that Randy Hales was just talking about. This is the Fans' Choice 14-man, 16, I believe Randy said, concession stand rumble street fight. The winner will be the king of the concession stand brawls, and that's going to have a concession stand built around the ring down at the Coliseum with all of the condiments and everything else that go with it. Some kind of wild action Monday at the Coliseum as it returns.
And you know, if you have all that stuff there, they're going to use it. It always happens if it's available. And here comes, speaking of king of the concession stand matches, man who was involved in that one that we just saw a little bit earlier, the king, Jerry Lawler.
You know what? I cannot believe this. I mean, here, you're right. You show probably one of the most classic pieces of footage ever in the history of the USWA, and who does it involve? Me and superstar Bill Dundee.
Yes.
Right?
That's right.
And here just a few minutes ago, you see one of the biggest travesties that's ever taken place in the USWA. Bill Superstar Dundee gets cheated, and all of a sudden they just say he's out of the USWA, and nobody's even mentioned. You're not even talking about it. Why? It's just like, oh, okay, Bill, you're gone. So long. Goodbye. That's it. Let's talk about the big concession stand. We're going to throw ketchup on each other. Big deal. Who cares about that? Everybody knows I'm the king. I'm the king of concession stand battles. I'm the king of wrestling. I'm the king of everything. So there's no doubt who's going to win that match, Dave Brown. I want to talk about what's going to happen right now about this situation with Bill Superstar Dundee. He and I are the tag team champions.
Well, apparently not anymore because he's gone. I don't know what that means for the tag belts. That's for the committee to decide, not for me.
No.
But I would say as of right now, you're not a tag team champion.
Well, let me just say this. As of right now, if Wolfie D is in the back, which I'm sure he is, if he's got any guts, Wolfie D, come out here for just a minute and face me, because I got something I want to say to you, punk. You're the one that should be gone from the USWA. You and your little partner, Jamie Dundee. Neither one of you need to be here. As a matter of fact, neither one of you should have ever been in professional wrestling, because all you are, you got the right names with cyberpunks, because all they are, Dave, is a couple of punks, a couple of street punks who... Yeah, come here, Wolfie D.
Cyberpunk Fire is coming out here. Headed this way, already victorious and causing Bill Dundee to be gone.
Now, let me just say this right now. I've had just about all I'm going to take of you, Wolfie. You can wear that stupid mask because it is an improvement to cover up that ugly face of yours. But everybody knows who you are. Everybody knows the kind of stunts you pull. Now, let me just pull one of my own right now. You were supposed to wrestle Bill Dundee. Everybody's saying now Dundee's gone Monday night. Well, I'll tell you what. You got an opponent. You're looking at him right now. And I'll tell you what I'll do. Tell you what I'll do. Let's make it an interesting little side bet. I can tell by your threads you're a little lacking on the money department. So what I'm willing to do is I'll put up $1,000 cash. I know you've probably never seen that much money, Wolfie. But $1,000 cash And all you got to do is sign your name on the dotted line that if you get beat, you leave the USWA. What about it, huh? Come on. Dundee came out here and did it for nothing.
Lawler.
What do you mean? So I guess you want this jerk here masquerading as something that he's not? Huh? I want to expose him for what he is, Wolfie D, and then join your little partner, Jamie, wherever it is you're going to.
Let me tell you something, Lawler. I don't understand your change of attitude as of late. You see, I've always gotten along with you. You've always been a real nice guy, yeah. But lately, for some reason, you've teamed up with that Bill Dundee. Lawler, you know what he did to me. You know he pulled a knife. And I can't believe you're condoning that. That's really sickening to know that the king has lowered himself to that.
No, I'm not
yeah.
condoning
And let me tell you something else. Your $1,000 don't mean nothing to me. You got that? $1,000 ain't nothing. I don't need it.
Is that right? That's right. So in other words, what you're really saying is, you're yellow. You're a coward. You're afraid. You know that if you get in the ring with me, you're going to get beat. If not, if you were confident that you were going to win, you'd go ahead and agree and pick yourself up an easy $1,000. But you know that anytime you win a match, it's a fluke. You and Jamie Dundee, anytime you ever won a match, it was a fluke. You have Randy Hales, I mean, just watching over you guys. He's got you under his wing. He's going to pick your opponents for you. Well, he can't pick your opponent this time. And as far as respect for you and getting along with you, no, I got along with Bill Superstar Dundee. We were the best tag team that's ever set foot in any ring in this area. We always have been. We always will be. You and Jamie Dundee come along, and you try to copy us. That's all you are, but you're nothing but cheap imitations. Look at you. Just take a look at you. Don't turn sideways, because I won't be able to see you. But everybody take a look at this. Hey, you want to call yourself a professional wrestler? I mean, you're so skinny, you could swim in a garden hose. You know, if I put a nickel on top of your head right now, you'd look like a nail. I don't have any respect for you, and I have even less for Jamie, because you're both a couple of punks, and you shouldn't even be in my business. Do you understand that? Now, I'll tell you what. Let's sweeten the pot. $2,500. You ever seen $2,500? $2,500 cash money. Sign your name on the line. What about it?
You know what? Why don't you dig just a little bit deeper? You got anything else in there? You got anything else? Why don't you dig a little deeper? Come on. Come on.
Believe me, pal, I can dig deep. $5,000. $5,000. I guarantee you. Let me tell you something. I heard about you, Wolfie. I heard you, and when your mother was running around here one time, just to get money, to get her to and from these towns, you had to go down to the bank and draw out your whole life savings. And they said, how do you want it, heads or tails? So let me tell you something. $5,000 is a lot of money, punk. You got an opportunity to get it.
$5,000 is a lot of money. There's no doubt about that. But it's loser leave town on your part, too.
You know what, Lawler? You're sitting here making all these little funny jokes, and you're going into this like it's a big comedy, right? Well, let me tell you something.
I can't help but laughing when I look at you.
I'm going to take your challenge, and I'm going to take your $5,000 from you this Monday night. See, when I go into a match, I don't go into a match thinking that I'm going against the king and that the king's been in more matches than me and the king's won more matches and he's been around a lot longer. I look at it like this. I'm young, I'm coming up, I got a lot to gain by beating you, and I ain't got nothing to lose. So, Jerry Lawler, I'm taking your money, and come Monday night, everybody's going to see why I am destined to be a superstar, brother.
Well, they better see you quick, because they won't see you after Monday night, because you will be out of the USWA. Write that down in your little book, Dave.
That's going to be the match. It's going to be Cyberpunk Fire against Lawler. $5,000 against Cyberpunk, leaving the USWA. Man, we'll be back. Still got the Unified World title match to go. Don't you leave.
Sammy's continues the suit sale of the century. That's right, 2 suits for $100. Polo-style shirts with designer labels, 2 for $30. Khaki shorts in all the right colors, discount Sammy price at only 2 for $25. Adidas and Fila shoes, discount Sammy price starting at only $29.98. Best selection of casual outfits in the city. Discount Sammy's where you get designer shirts, 2 for $30. Shorts, 2 for $25. And low discount prices on Stacey Adams shoes. Nowhere else but Discount Sammy you get the quality service and 2 suits for $100. Downtown on the mall, Discount Sammy.
Nobody, but nobody. That's right. We mean nobody. Nobody beats our deals. Nobody beats our deals. No. Well, I must be the nobody they're talking about, because at Covenant Pike Chrysler, every new 96 LHS is discounted $5,000. Not one, not two. Every Covenant Pike Chrysler LHS, luxury loaded with leather, discounted $5,000. So when they say,
nobody but nobody beats our deals,
I'm the nobody they're talking about.
Yeah, he's the one.
Covington Pike, Chrysler, Plymouth, Covington Pike, Memphis.
Welcome to C&W Auto Sales and Salvage. We specialize in the lowest price and the best service on all glass and column repair. Motors, rotors, starters, radiators, front caps, all at the best price.
I'm Easy Money.
I'm Jammin' Joel.
Without a question.
We're your parts connection.
Let us hook you up.
Hi, I'm Wanda Cat, owner of C&W Auto Sales and Salvage, and I'll pay you cash for your old junk car.
We crush the competition! No!
Bring your whole family and be a part of the 125th anniversary celebration of Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. WMC TV5 and FM 100 invite you to Family Night at the greatest show on earth, Friday, July 5th, 7:30. Tickets for this performance are only $8, courtesy of WMC TV5 and FM 100. Charge your tickets by phone today, 901-525-1515. Join WMC TV5 and FM 100 for all the Family Night fun at Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey. America's family tradition for 125 years. Coming to the Pyramid, July 5th through the 7th.
Boy, I'll tell you what, we got a pay-per-view show today, I'm telling you, with that loser leave town. And coming up right now, there he is, the Unified World Heavyweight Champion, Double J, Jeff Jarrett, complete with his personal secretary out here. And he is going to be defending against the USWA Heavyweight Champ.
I don't need Frank Morrell, and I don't need Tony Falk at ringside. Double J, Jeff Jarrett, the world heavyweight champion, can beat Brian Christopher by myself, and I'm going to prove it.
Well, it's coming up right now. It's a unified world heavyweight title match. Introducing first the unified world heavyweight champion, coming in today at 241 pounds, from Hendersonville, Tennessee, Double J, Jeff Jarrett! Jeff Jarrett, the unified champion. His opponent today, 223 pounds, wrestling out of Memphis, Tennessee, too sexy, Brian Christopher. Brian Christopher, the USWA heavyweight champion, will receive a shot today at the unified world title, held by Double J. Lancer, we're ready for it.
Well, I got to tell you, best of my knowledge, this is it. USWA heavyweight champ against the Unified. I don't know if we've ever had it here. Brian, you got a big one lined up today.
How's it going, Lance? Get fired up, Lance, because I am fired up. I can't wait. It's been a great show, but it is about to get a lot better. Double J, Jeff Jarrett, I'm about to make history right here today, because I'm telling you, Lance, I'm telling you, everybody out there, not only am I going to walk out of here today with the USWA heavyweight title, but I'm about to take your belt, Jeff Jarrett. You're looking at the next world champion. But Lance, before I step in this ring, you know, I was listening to you earlier, Jeff, and you had Frank Morrell out here, and he had Tony Falk, his chauffeur, over here.
I don't need this.
And he's got the secretary, and he was talking about how he needs somebody to lace his boots, how he needs somebody to drive him around, how he needs somebody to comb his hair for him. And you know what?
Get up in here. Tell me what.
A world champion does need something like that. A world champion does need somebody to drive him around, wipe the sweat off his forehead. They need somebody like that. They need a secretary to stand out here and take notes. So you know what? You know what, Jeff? Guess what?
What? Get up here.
I took it upon myself to hire me a secretary.
You did?
I sure did. And I got her right here today. She's going to come out here. It's somebody that you know oh so well, Jeff. And you're going to meet her. And I don't think you're going to like her either, Miss Patricia. So come on out here, secretary. Just take a look at that curtain. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Miss Texas.
Oh, yeah, Jeff. You know that she can take some diction, don't ya? She's gonna stand out here and write down a little journal for me, Lance. She is gonna be at ringside, and she's gonna watch me take the world heavyweight title.
I don't know of anything in the world that would prevent her from being out here. Brian Christopher comes out, and he pulls a little surprise on the unified world heavyweight champion, Jeff Jarrett, as he announces that Miss Texas is going to be in his corner. Patricia's over in Jeff's corner, and we're about ready to go. The surprises never end, David. Oh, we didn't try anything. Hey, he's the one that went out and got her, Jeff. Good.
There's no stack of the deck against anybody if it's been a stacked deck. And what about when Morrell and Falk and the secretary were all out here in Jeff Jarrett's corner? Morrell and Falk banned earlier due to fan complaints. And they've complained. I've heard them complaining, too. And Randy Hale said, all right, they're banned. Falk cannot be here. Morrell cannot be at ringside. So the secretary, Patricia, is out here. But now with Miss Texas, the secretary over at Brian Christopher's corner. Oh, my goodness. Well,
pulling her tight.
Yeah.
Pulling the tights. Here comes Miss Texas. She's taking care of business. You know, Dave, the thing that I almost hate is the fact that we've got Patricia out here and Brian Christopher, and I know why, to watch his back. They brought Miss Texas out here, and we know how tough she is. Christopher tags him with one right on the button. But I don't want anything to overshadow the fact two great competitors out here, with Patricia just now grabbing the foot of Brian Christopher and dumping him off the rope. We've got two great competitors, the USWA heavyweight champ and the unified heavyweight champ, Christopher and Jarrett. And this is going to be a heck of a match.
yes, indeed. Let's just hope we can keep it focused in the ring instead of with the secretaries on the outside. So far, it does not look promising, though, with Patricia getting involved a couple of times already. Jeff Jarrett. Talking to the referee. I'm not sure what the referee was asking, but anyway. Brian Christopher conferring with Miss Texas over in the corner. Now, Pluto is telling both of them, don't interfere in the match, or we're going to send you out of here. Jeff Jarrett backed under the ropes. Fired across the legs. Slides through the legs of Brian Christopher. Brian with a drop kick, puts him down when Jarrett turns around on another drop kick. Brian Christopher, rolling arm lock, rolls him over. And a big body slam on the unified world champion, Brian Christopher, in control right now. Off the ropes, Jeff goes by. Oh, he's tripped by Miss Texas.
So the unified champ have a little of the dish back on him. Look at this, Brian Christopher right up on his shoulders and dumps Jarrett down in the middle of the ring.
Christopher dropped him in the middle of the ring on his back, did not go for the count of 3. Taking a little celebration time here. Crowd wants a super kick. Brian fires him into the ropes. Whoa, he was ready with a super kick. Jeff kind of thought he knew maybe what. Oh, Miss Texas again nails Jarrett. A stunned Jeff Jarrett. You could see it in his face.
Hey, what is this?
What is this going here?
A fan jumped up and grabbed Miss Texas, and brother, I'll tell you one thing for more than one reason. He wished that he hadn't done that. Get that guy. Yeah, get him, Randy. He jumped up and got Miss Texas as she came around the ring.
This guy,
we've had trouble with him before.
This guy has been here the last few weeks, and he's been insulting all the wrestlers and all of that.
Randy, you figure you're the winner of the match. The referee is going to have to give the final decision on that.
Get out of it.
Take a break. Okay, we'll take a break now. We'll be back. We'll have a little
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of 1,000,000 parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
Want to really turn heads this summer? Start with Sun-In or new Sun-In for men. Natural-looking highlights you control. New conditioners for a silkier shine. See what we mean? Sun-In, highlights that get you noticed.
Hey, kid, Mom says you need sunblock, right? Well, I've Bullfrog for kids. I'm waterproof and last all day.
Whoa.
She'll love me and... Bullfrog sunblock for kids. It speaks for itself.
The best orange juice is made this way. Pure and simple, using only the best tasting oranges around. At Florida Gold, we make our juice that way too. Just as close to that pure, fresh squeezed taste as you can get, short of making a big, juicy mess in your kitchen. Florida Gold orange juice. The best tasting oranges, the best tasting orange juice.
Lights, camera,
action!
New Warner Brothers backlot at Six Flags St. Louis, where the magic of the movies comes to life. Experience Batman the Ride and all the thrills, all the fun, all the excitement of Six Flags St. Louis. It's not at Disney, it's all right here at Six Flags St. Louis.
Save $7 on a one-day adult or child ticket at all Cecil's.
Don't gamble with your car insurance. Make the sure bet on a winning hand from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. They're dealing straight with savings up to 50% on your car insurance. For low monthly payments on your car insurance, call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5551. They'll work with you.
Breaking news doesn't wait for weekends. When your week is ending, theirs is just beginning. You can count on the Action News 5 weekend team for the most complete coverage. Janet Morris and Jovita Moore, Harold Grater on sports, and Ron Childers' Pinpoint 5 forecast. On the streets and on top of the big stories every weekend. Action News 5 weekend. Coverage you can count on. Every day. This portion of USWA Championship Wrestling is brought to you by Bill Blake Auto Insurance.
Get this guy out of here.
Hey!
We're trying to get this. Some fans yell. What's he saying?
You're a fan. That's not a fan. To come out here and jump in the middle of something like that, you're just causing trouble. You're in trouble.
No, I'm a fan. Hey, Roberson, I'm a fan, and I came to the studio to see some title matches. But no, people like you interfering in matches.
People like her, you're the one that interfered.
What's wrong with you? Get him out of here. Look, I'm no wrestler.
Hey, well, I know that.
I'm no world champion. I'm not even a fighter.
We're not putting you
But
on
neither
the
is
air.
she.
Get him out.
She's not a wrestler either. I could beat her.
We don't. We. You're a professional, supposed to. Will you please get out of here?
We got him out of here. I don't know what his problem is, but I think I'll get him out of here. I
I'll get him out of here.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Calm down.
Who's
I don't know who he is.
No, we don't know who he is, but goodness, let's approach this thing reasonably here. Let us finish the show here. We got still lots to go. Oh, don't worry. We'll find out.
Against that guy.
Come on, you can't wrestle the fans. You can't wrestle the fans, Jackie. Come on, talk to me back there.
But he could jump me on TV. He can jump me on TV.
I hate that, Jackie, but I'll take care of it.
No, forget it. I want a match against that big fat pig.
No, Jackie.
Can you all go back there with Randy? Talk about it. We got the show to go here. Come on.
You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. I thought you said you was a fans man.
I do love the fans, Jackie. There's no doubt.
Well, let me ask the fans this. Do you want to see me beat the fat out of that You want to get a contract. Get him to sign the contract. And I'll wrestle him this week.
Go on the back.
Take a break here. Just take a break right now because I can't get her out of here. Come on. Get out of here.
Okay, well, while all of this is going on, I'm sorry about it. We'll take a break and we'll be back in just one moment.
Attention homeowners, Mid-South Builders can get you up to $30,000 to fix up your home. Bad credit, no problem. They'll pay off your old bills and put cash in your pocket. Remodel a kitchen or bath, add a room, put in new heat and air, or improve the exterior of your home with new windows, roof, or vinyl siding. If you live in Memphis or Shelby County, call Mid-South Builders today and take advantage of this special program while funds are still available. Call Mid-South Builders, 366-7282.
I'm going to Wendy's for a sandwich on a toasted bun. Wendy's spicy chicken. I gotta get one, gotta get one, gotta get one. I gotta get one, gotta get one, gotta get one.
When you get that craving, Wendy's would like you to know that our spicy chicken sandwich, seasoned with Dave's own blend of pepper and spices, is available every day.
Thank you for my chicken.
That's one happy dude. So pick up a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich today. And now, biggie size any Wendy's combo with great biggie fries and a biggie drink for just 39 cents extra.
How many times have you washed your hands today? How about before eating, after visiting the restroom, before preparing food, or after changing a baby's diaper? To prevent diseases like hepatitis A, you've got to wash your hands. In fact, 241 Memphians were hospitalized last year with hepatitis A because someone did not wash his or her hands. Wash at least 20 seconds with soap and warm water. Help spread the word. Wash away disease. It's in your hands.
This message brought to you by Lever 2000 and your friends at Kroger.
Jolly Royal sizzling summer sale is underway, and whew, the prices are hot. This three-piece living room comes with a sofa, love seat, and chair, $5.99. Our unique granite and brass bedroom is $6.99. This is hot. Our five-piece sectional comes with 2 inclining sections and a full-size bed for $17.99. Act now and get a free recliner in your choice of colors. Take home this oak dining room for $8.99 with table, 4 chairs, and a 2-piece china cabinet. Jolly Royal has hot deals on everything under the sun.
Well,
Yeah.
we finally got him out of here.
Let's, well, let's hope. We've got a clarification on what happened. I talked to Bruno about that, who was the referee for the match, and he said because it came not from one side or the other, either from Christopher or from Double J Jeff Jarrett, that they were throwing the match out. And
Stop match,
yes,
yeah.
that the match was just...
Jesse James Armstrong headed this way right now. Got a big important match coming up this week, too, and some stipulations on this one. One of them is if you lose, a lot of people have been leaving town lately, and you've got that kind of match.
Yeah, well, it seems to be a trend to have loser leave towns. It seems to be a trend for my friends to start leaving. Well, I've never been a trend follower. I'm a trend setter, and what I'm not doing is going any stinking where downtown, Dave. Now, I think let's start it off. Don't we have a film we can show? I've seen it one too many times, Dave, but let's show this so everybody else can see it.
Well, we've got it. You wanted to make everyone aware, in case anyone has missed, what happened here over the last couple of weeks with Morrell and Tony Falk out here. They get you in a 2-against-1 or 3-against-1 situation, and look at that.
Yeah, I'd rather not look at it, but I will, because it does nothing but build and build inside of me. Just watch. Oh, nobody but my daddy ever did that to me, Dave Brown. And for that old geezer and that dumb goof right there to start strapping me across my back, oh, it burns me up worse than that leather ever will.
Well, it's absolutely
Look, here they go again. Here they go again.
With Jeff Jarrett.
How many of them is there? I'm not a very good count. So that may come in effect when I win that match and have to whip them boys 10 times apiece. I don't know if I'll be able to count to 10. I'm a little fuzzy in the head. But it looks like 3 of them right there, doesn't it? 3 people holding me down. Here we go again. Let's do it again, Jeff. From behind, it seems to be your...
Yeah, I think that's the point. I think the point is this didn't happen just once. It's tended to happen time and time again, and always in the uneven situation.
Yeah, well, I came out here in my casual wear, but my state of mind is anything but casual. Understand this, Jeff Jarrett, I've been in battles before where the stakes were high. Now, I've set up shop right here in Memphis, Tennessee, not far from the original King's house, Elvis Presley, and if you think that me or the King's spirit is leaving, brother, you're sadly mistaken. Bottom line is just this, Jeff. You bring Tony Falk and you bring Frank Morrell to the Mid-South Coliseum Monday night, because when I take your belt off of your waist, I'm going to take my belt and whip them boys like their daddy should have done a long time ago.
Jesse James Armstrong, 10 lashes for Morrell and Falk against his leaving town. Lance, you can feel the heat. You can feel the fire coming off of him. He is so worked up over this match, which is coming up this week. Speaking of that, there are all kind of matches coming up this week, and we've got at least one confirmed change here. Remember, back at the Coliseum, Monday night, School's Out Spectacular.
That's right.
Your favorite thing, and mine too, $3 general admission for all students 16 and under. 8 big matches on the card. I think that's still the number here. I haven't counted since we made the change.
There are enough people left in town here that we can have 8 matches. You better believe it is. Starting out with Bart Sawyer going against Sir Mo. That's the first of the great matches coming along.
Flex Kavana will be going against Ashley Hudson in a match. And then Miss Texas still scheduled to go against Samantha. Samantha has been hanging around Bill Dundee's corner. Bill Dundee is gone, but Miss Texas...
How many times have I been today? I want to interrupt you just a second. First of all kinds of things happening. Samantha, with Dundee losing the loser leave town match, has just quit. A few minutes ago came to me and said, if he's gone, I'm gone, and she's out of here. Before I get to the Miss Texas situation, I want to confirm the fact that the Jerry Lawler Fire match, with the stipulations they talked about,
$5,000 against Leave Town?
That has been confirmed and agreed by both parties, so that will be the match. Now, the other situation, everybody's emotions were high, very high, and you know, I can't condone a fan jumping in like that, but also when somebody like Miss Texas, with her whole life has been in athletes, and she felt embarrassed. She asked out here about the situation, about getting the guy to sign a release, so I did, and he agreed to it. So I'm going. We have to prove the fact to these people. I mean,
I'm against that. I got to tell you, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but
about it either. But Dave, I have to be on the road with these wrestlers every day, and when they're threatened like this, I mean, I've made the decision, and whether I hate it.
She is going to have a match against this guy.
And guys, if you disagree, I'm sorry.
What's the guy's name here?
He said his name was Farron. I got to go get him to sign.
Farron.
Just do the rest of the card, and then the Jarrett interview in a break. We're out of.
Well, okay. Well, okay, I don't like it, but Randy's the promoter. He says Miss Texas is going to go against some guy named Farron, who was out here in the audience today. Then that's it, and I'll have no more to say about it, except I know Miss Texas. This guy better look out come Monday night at the Coliseum.
Well, you got that right. Unified title contender matches provides the title contender. It'll be between King Mabel, Dangerous Doug Gilbert.
USWA heavyweight title is going to be on the line. Too Sexy Brian Christopher will be going against the very difficult Punisher.
And then we are looking at the match that was just talked about, and that's where the King Jerry Lawler is going. It'll be Jerry Lawler in place of Dundee, who lost a loser leave town today. Lawler will be going against Cyberpunk Fire. Lawler's putting up, finally got the ante up to $5,000. and that was enough to get Cyberpunk Fire involved in the match. And,
Come on up here.
all right.
Oh, boy, well.
We got a lot of time, Lance, so hurry it up.
There,
Hey,
well,
get up here, Dave. Come on.
there is a
I'd rather have the senior announcer. I'm a champion. Jesse James Armstrong. Oh, I cannot wait till Monday night, because finally, the chapter is over. You are the worst mistake that Jeff Jarrett has ever made in his life, letting you associate with greatness like me. Oh, so come Monday night, I'm going to pin your shoulders 1, 2, 3. I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to bloody you. I'm going to beat you. Oh, and then I'm going to stand in the ring. And old Double J, that's J-E double F, ha ha ha. J-A double R-E double T, that's Double J, Jeff Jarrett, the world's greatest singer, the world's greatest entertainer. Oh, and Armstrong, you already know, the world's greatest wrestler. Come Monday night.
But, boss man, wait a minute. Them whippings hurt an awful lot. You mean if you lose, I still got to get whipped?
Hey, I ain't going to lose.
Both of you get whipped.
No, you ain't got to worry about that, Lance. You would love to see this, and don't worry about it, guys.
Boss man,
hey, and then the concession stand battle royal, they ought to call that the Double J battle royal because it's named after me. I'm the one who had that concession stand battle royal. But you know what? A world champion shouldn't have to be in there. I could get injured, I could get hurt, and then how am I going to defend my title?
Well, we're going to see it all, and I'm looking forward to that. When the champion will be there, we're going to take a break. We got to take a break. Yeah.
It's home cover-up time at Curlo Construction, and it's your chance to uncover big savings on the improvements your home needs. Right now, save up to $300 on Curlo's best 20-year asphalt fiberglass shingle roof. Save up to $800 on low-maintenance weather-beating siding. Call this number right now for a free, no-obligation home improvement estimate. And with 100% bank rate financing and no money down, Curlo has you covered. Take advantage of home cover-up specials from Curlo Construction, Memphis' #1 home improvement company.
When you pick out new glasses, that's a big decision, but I can make sure you end up happy. You look great. Customers are very comfortable knowing that they have a guarantee at Lens Crafters. I wanted to bring these back. If you end up having second thoughts about your new glasses, you can always come back. No problem. I can replace them, or I can refund your money. At Lens Crafters, no hassles. We'll do whatever it takes to make you happy. Oh, they look great. It's not just a guarantee, it's a promise.
Lens Crafters, helping people see better, 1 hour at a time.
A daily dose of smog, dirt, even makeup can leave skin coated and pores clogged. Physoderm cleans deep to the pores and gently rinses dirt and makeup away without the greasy residue of some facial cleansers. Physoderm, because clean skin is healthy skin.
When pain strikes, go for the Flexall and get going again. In clinical tests, people suffering from pain confirmed that aloe vera-based Flexall penetrates deep to bring fast-acting, long-lasting relief. Flexall.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of 1 million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
1 fall, a 10-minute time limit for our next bout. Introducing from Morristown, New Jersey, Tony Myers. And his opponent from Dallas, Texas, Tony Falk. We're ready for action, Lance and Dave.
Tony. That's what we got in here right now.
2 of them anyway. Wait, what are you doing here?
Boss man sent me out here. We're in a big hurry. We need to get out of the town. The boss needs to be going, and he said that this match here don't mean nothing. So just go ahead and give Tony Falk the match so we can get out of town.
Hey, will you get out of town? What do you mean give Tony Falk the match?
What do you mean? My boss man sent me out here. Double J sent me out here to get him. So that match doesn't mean nothing.
This match is over. Just give Tony the victory. It's over.
Tony Myers, if you want to, well,
if Tony wants to walk out and forfeit the match, if Tony wants to forfeit the match, fine. 1, 2.
What he can do and what he can't do. He does it, Lance.
Frank, I think there's some things that we're going to have to talk about after this show is over with. You out here telling us what your boss man.
Boss man don't run the show. Frank doesn't run the show. Tony Myers, nails Jeff Jarrett. Tony Falk rolls him up, count of 2. Tony Falk gets the victory. Jeff Jarrett jumps in.
We're going to have to take a break right now. We'll be back here and say a final word coming up in a moment.
Why am I losing my hair? Have you been asking yourself that lately? Seems like you need some answers. The good news is, we've done your homework for you.
When you call now, you'll get our brand new booklet, The Consumer's Guide to Reversing Hair Loss, absolutely free. You'll learn why you're losing your hair, how close science is to curing baldness through genetic engineering, surgical and non-surgical alternatives, and much more.
Up-to-the-minute hair loss information. It'll help you make the right decision about your thinning hair. Plus, just look at the difference it made for some of the men who already called Hair Club for information.
Don't miss this opportunity to get your free copy of the new Consumer's Guide to Reversing Hair Loss. Get the most honest, objective information about hair loss alternatives. Information that can help you make the right choice.
And don't forget, I'm not only the Hair Club president, but I'm also a client.
Fred, how many people live on this planet?
I don't know. Why?
Because I think half of them are across the street at the Ford dealer.
That's because your local Ford dealer is having their Great American Ford Sales Event. And that's where you'll find over $2,200 in savings on the #1 selling 96 Ford F-150. And check out the all-new 97 F-150. Yow. And deals like 4-8 financing or $600 cash back on Ford Ranger has the competition pretty worried. It's the Great American Ford Sales Event at your local Ford dealer.
The best orange juice is made this way, pure and simple, using only the best tasting oranges around. At Florida Gold, we make our juice that way too, just as close to that pure, fresh squeeze taste as you can get, short of making a big, juicy mess in your kitchen. Florida Gold orange juice. The best tasting oranges, the best tasting orange juice.
Hey, if you got a friend that didn't see the show today, you need to talk to him. Say, hey, you're not going to believe what you missed on USWA Wrestling.
You're right.
Remind them that we'll be back at our regular time next week, 10 o'clock next Saturday morning. You be watching, have your friend watching, too.
You also might remind them that Monday night could be some kind of an explosion at the Mid-South Coliseum as USWA Wrestling returns. It's going to be a big night of 8 big matches in there at 7:30 is the start time. A Schools Out Spectacular, and all kids under 16 and under, $3 general admission, opening with Bart Sawyer and Sir Mo going after it.
Then Flex Kavana will be going against Ashley Hudson in a match. This match has been changed now. I'm not totally for it, but I understand Randy's position, and I certainly understand Miss Texas. It's going to be Miss Texas not against Samantha, but against some guy named Farron, who was out in the audience here earlier.
Jumped out and grabbed Miss Texas. A unified title contender match when King Mabel takes on Dangerous Doug Gilbert.
USWA heavyweight title will be on the line. The Big Punisher will be challenging Brian Christopher.
Jerry Lawler puts $5,000 out of his own pocket up against Cyberpunk Fire. That's right, Lawler against Cyberpunk Fire, and if Fire loses, he's out of here. A loser leave town.
Yes, sir. A unified world title match also involves a loser leave town. If Jeff Jarrett wins, Jesse James Armstrong leaves the USWA. On the other hand, if Armstrong wins, Morrell and Falk get 10 lashes.
And the final match is going to be a Fans' Choice main event, a 14-man concession stand rumble street fight, with the winner to be the king of the concession stand brawl. This is going to be one big wild night. We got to get out of here. Be back with us regular time next week. Corey Macklin for Dave Brown.